Yeah, they really tried to knock me down, but they didn't knock me down. I've been through some ups and downs, but I still keep my smile. I'ma make my mama proud. I'm a king, I'ma rock my crown. They really tried to knock me down.
Peace, life, and love. You're here with Brother Peace and Brother D. You know what I'm saying? What we got going on today, good brother?
So, we up here at Pinole Shores, man. A nice little spot where we can peel, reveal, and heal. You know, we from the hood to the woods today. And that's the motto. From the hood to the woods, get this healing and these vibes and this higher consciousness and tap into the ancestors.
Oh, shit. Why do you feel like it's necessary for us to do this, man?
Well, these
works,
entheogens, these plant medicines were put here for a reason. And there's a lot of people taking advantage of these plant medicines and using it for their benefit. And this is a spiritual warfare. So when we tap into it, it's essential that we heal, peel, reveal, and heal, but it's also that we understand who we are and where we come from. And we have help, we have forces, we have ancestors that are here to help guide us. And when we can actually tap into these different dimensions, they can help us in a more profound and vivid way. And we can bring back these downloads that we can apply to our lives and also help others, you know, and teach them along their journey as well.
Oh, sure. Thanks, brother.
Yes,
Y'all
indeed.
definitely stay tuned along this journey. We're going to show you bits of part of this experience today as we go out and tap in to the frequency of peeling, revealing, and healing. Diving deep. Man, so we on this journey today, rocking with Brother D and Brother Peace. And Brother Peace here, you know, I'm all about healing, overcoming, you know what I'm saying, letting go of things that stagnate you and suppress you and block you from being your highest version. You feel me? Growing up in Richmond, California, there's a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, definitely a lot of violence, and definitely a lot of self-hate, you know, and the frequency of peace definitely wasn't a vibration that people promote or thought was cool or popular, you know. And many of us are used to violence and crime and just the lower vibrations being the norm, you know. But throughout my journey, just going through life, you know, the ups and downs and emotions, and just realizing what is really in my heart and my spirit and what I'm seeking, and that's peace, a life of peace. And I affirm that over myself as Brother Peace. And since I've been on that path of tapping into that inner peace and accepting self and working on self and growing, being a student of life, I've been aligning with other people on this path and journey of a lifestyle of peace and growth and elevation and transformation as well, you know. And I'm rocking with another reflection. And it's a good brother right here from Richmond. We just did a Peace TV build, and we tapping into another build today, man, and just getting more vulnerable and showing y'all the lifestyle and the works that we actually tapping into on a spiritual level, on a physical level, on a mental level, you know. Give thanks, brother.
Definitely give thanks.
Mm-hmm. So,
do that work.
tapping into this thing called From the Hood to the Woods, brother. You feel me? You know, many of us are used to that hood life or that concrete jungle life, being in that city life, man, or being, you know, just around all that energy outside of nature. Right. You feel me? Outside of the natural source where you can actually come plug in to receive this good energy, natural source of energy and oxygen to breathe in. You know what I'm saying? That can definitely assist us with our health and wellness, our breathing, tapping into peace, clarity. You feel me? Because in the city, in the hood, there's a lot going on. You're hearing a lot of cars, you're hearing a lot of different people, different activities and things of that nature. But actually coming out to nature, you actually hear the real essence of nature, you know, outside of all the extra noises going on, you know, in the hood or in the cities, you know.
Most definitely. It's important that we disconnect from all the information that's being that's being thrown our way, you know, with the cars, the pollution, family, friends, neighbors, the chaos of the city. And if we don't disconnect from that, we end up taking it on. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like eating unhealthy food and never detoxing and never fasting. It stays within you. So you gotta detox spiritually, emotionally, and you gotta give yourself a break, give your soul a break. Our souls are crying out like, you know, what happens is we get so used to that lifestyle, we forget to give ourselves time, give ourselves love, because that's self-love in itself, being able to separate yourself from your daily life, all the stuff that is, you know, causing you to be stressed out, depressed, anxiety, you know, just toxic. You gotta nurture yourself. You gotta separate from that city life, from all this pollution, from the TV, from the gossip, you know, and come on in to this healing environment, which is the woods. You know what I'm saying? And that's back in thousands of eons ago, many moons ago, we were already naturally here. You know, we naturally didn't have no doctors. We had root workers. We had grandma. She was the doctor. You know what I'm saying? We had grandma. Okay. She rocking around. She ain't got nothing. She ain't got no bra on. It was just nature. It was natural, and wasn't nobody trying to do nothing to her that they ain't had no business doing, because this was our natural way. Just like you see lions in the jungle doing what they do. That's we've lost our way from that. So this is us making our way back to our natural selves, our natural states, and connecting with our higher self. And so this is from the hood to the woods. A lot of people, they don't even, you know, a lot of people have never been hiking. A lot of people have never thought to just how do I, you know, deal with the stress that I'm dealing with. See what a good camping trip would do to you. You know what I'm saying? Working with good people and that good energy, starting a bonfire, turning off your phones, turning off the electrics, turning off these gadgets. That's really, I mean, it could be helpful, but in a lot of ways it's not helping us. They're enabling us. You know, it's to the point where we can't even remember nobody's phone number no more. You know what I'm saying? Because we depend on the phone. At one point, we used to pull out a map, or we would memorize things, but we depend so much on these electronics, this AI. So it's important that we tap in, family, from the hood to the woods. And this is only the beginning. You know, it's a lot of brothers and sisters they just looking for a way out, and it don't have to be complicated. We don't have to have, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars to find peace and happiness. We just need to know what the natural source is, and that's what hood to the woods is. From the hood to the woods. Most definitely.
That was a beautiful breakdown, and thank you for letting the people know your perspective and the intention on what you're moving on when it comes to coming out here and tapping in. And it's accessible to definitely come tap in and come connect and receive this energy of nature, and to activate that inner peace within you. Activate those downloads, those ancestral memories, you feel me? Those divine channels, you know what I'm saying, in nature. To commune with nature. Nature communicates. It's a relationship with nature that we have, you feel me? So, and coming out here to connect and being vulnerable, disconnecting, allows you to tap into that space to really connect deeper. You feel me? How could you really connect with the source and find a level of appreciation where you're so caught up in that matrix? You feel me? Caught up in that work life, caught up in so many different distractions that don't allow you to really tap into the sense and the natural essence of nature.
Right.
You know, and there's been many times I came out just by myself, brother, you know, just to be present and to disconnect from that concrete jungle. And I had so many different experiences that were very enlightening for me. Tapped into different levels of peace, different levels of understanding, and then just observing nature and how she operates in her natural divine way. I realized there's a divine intelligence flowing through nature.
Right.
You know, a divine life force, that spirit that's flowing through all of us that connects us. So tapping into that frequency has really shifted my perspective and given me a higher level of just respect and appreciation for the earth, you know, and the elements. And it's vital that we get back, like the brother said, and as we're doing today.
Yes.
Yes.
Mama Earth, you know what I'm saying? Mama Gaia, She's here for us. We must respect the earth. We must have reverence. And I mean, the saying goes, you get out of life what you put into life. And you'd be surprised what you get back if you just start giving a little bit of appreciation. Start planting those seeds of appreciation, tapping in, and allowing Mother Nature to start working through you and flowing through you. It's really important. We must get back to that. We must get back to that.
That's it.
It's pretty chill out here, you know what I'm saying? Quiet. The sun's not out, but it's still got a beautiful vibe. Stillness.
It's very peaceful, man. We don't see nobody out here. You know, got some time as brothers to connect and let go. You feel me? Because men, we carry so much, you know, being in this society. You know, through all the pressures, all the stereotypes, just all the different things that's projected on us. You feel me? But every man operates different depending on their astrological energy. And I just don't fuck with that labeling and stereotypical vibrations they put out when it comes to melanated, carbonated, you know, black men. You feel me? And we gotta break those stereotypes. Like, we do fuck with nature, we do fuck with peace. You feel me? We do fuck with healing and overcoming and uplifting our brothers and sisters on the genuine level. Like, we're not about breaking each other down. We breaking those stereotypes of shitting on each other. You feel me? Getting over each other, trying to take each other's women. All these different things that break each other down, where we can't trust each other as men, and all these programming conditions that have been put upon our brothers, realizing that we're warriors and kings, and this is our nature, to come tap into nature and utilize the elements, tap into the frequency of balance. You feel me? And utilize your masculine and your feminine energy, because both of those elements are within you. You feel me? So, man, we're speaking to my brothers, speaking life into y'all, man. You see what we doing out here today, coming out. We two brothers from Richmond, man. A lot of brothers from our environment. It's a lot of separation and shit. Just being in that city, like, brothers could be from the same city, but just because from a different side of the city in the hood politics separates so many brothers and brothers on a vibration that want to kill each other and shit on each other, like.
Right.
And we breaking that narrative, man. We both from Richmond, but we coming together on the frequency of peace and supporting each other, and want to see each other definitely elevate along this path, you know. So, man, and we encourage more of our brothers to get on this vibration and really be seeking for self-transformation, self-discovery, tapping into more knowledge of self.
Right.
And healing, man.
Right.
It's vital that we heal. Like, I'm still healing through a lot of shit. And it's a lot of shit I have overcome, but I can still admit that I'm still healing through things. And that's why it's necessary for me to come still tap in, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. The healing don't stop. It don't stop. Because the healing is helping us break through the conditioning as well.
Yeah.
We've been conditioning. As soon as we came out the womb, someone is telling us this and telling us that. And it's important that we heal. Because once we heal, we unlock mysteries of our authentication, our gifts. So this is the spot right here. You know? Out the way, but not completely out the way. You know, we got the sand, we got the beach, we can take our shoes off, we can ground ourselves. You know, you just might feel like walking down the coast a little bit. Not too many people come right here, and that's why I like it. The tide is in, it's peaceful, it's quiet. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Peaceful vibrations indeed, peaceful scenery. You know what I'm saying? Next to the element of water. You feel me? Next to that element of water. Yeah. Shout out to the element of the earth. You feel me? Shout out to the element of the air, that breeze, that Oya frequency that's blowing, and that natural flow. Give thanks to the land, man. Give thanks to the trees, the tree of life, the roots, the divine trees rooted from the earth, pumping out that oxygen for us to breathe. Yes, gratitude is a must. Appreciation is a must. My brother is saging the environment, clearing the space. This energy is sacred, and we just want to be intentional, But we tapping in with the Devionnce today, the plant medicine, magic mushrooms, sacred mushrooms that's been utilized and cultivated in many of indigenous African, native cultures around the world. We getting back to our ancestral tools and practices, for healing, for liberation, for elevation, for restoring of consciousness, elevation, and activation. So we're tapping in today. And there's a lot of peaceful vibrations as well. Definitely a lot of peace. Tapping in real deep with the peace vibe. Be intentional when you do things and how you move on this planet. Attention is key.
Everybody can be what they wanna be.
Just coming out to tap in and be free. Just to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And to just tap in. And connect with the natural elements, the natural vibration of life, like the flow of the water. Just the natural flow, observing it. You know what I'm saying? Observing the natural flow of the breeze. You know what I'm saying? And also being one with the land. How things are all harmonizing and together. That's peace. You feel me? Very simple. It's not expensive to tap into peace or create peace. And yes, there are many different lifestyles that reflect peace. This is definitely a divine peaceful essence right here. Hi. How are you guys doing today?
Gorgeous, huh?
Gorgeous, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a nice day as well.
Yes, I'm just recording right now. I have a YouTube channel called Peace TV. I have a YouTube channel. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, come here, love. She's excited.
Okay. I have a YouTube channel called Peace TV, and I just like to document and record just different environments, different people that reflect peace.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a YouTube called UTV?
It's called Peace TV.
Peace TV?
Yes, Peace
I
TV.
might have heard of you.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you guys' names?
We're in Berkeley.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is LJ.
LJ, what's your name, sir?
I'm kidding.
Nice,
And this is
nice to
Lovey.
meet you. Lovey.
That's our lovey girl.
Hi. Peace and love.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing. So you're documenting.
I'm just documenting, I'm just out here creating my peace, and I just like to just create vibes around peace and share that with the world, because there's so much chaos, there's so much war and things that separate us as people, so we definitely need to learn the frequency of peace and develop an understanding of harmony with each other on this planet so we can work with each other instead of oppressing each other, hurting each other, you feel me? Because we're all connected in this web of life,
I feel that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all coming to share y'all spirit today.
Well, I'll follow you. Woo.
Hey, back here, man.
Oh.
Thank you. It needed a little moisture, didn't it?
That's good.
I'm the generation that didn't wear hats, so we don't really know how to manage them as well as our parents' generation did.
Okay.
Hello.
I really appreciate y'all just sharing y'all positive vibes with me today.
Yeah.
This is y'all like to do this a lot. Come out and just walk and just.
It's nice. It's nice because it's peaceful.
Yes, definitely.
We are a violent society, and it would be a pleasure when that day comes along that we can let all that go and become peaceful people once again.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I had the intention to reflect that in music,
Mm-hmm.
and then like with documenting, like with this YouTube, to encourage that, because I want to see that, man. I'm just tired of seeing the hate. I'm tired of feeling tension amongst the different races of people. Like we all just want to survive. We all just want love, man. We just all want peace,
Indeed, we do.
You know, at the end of the day, and that's what I'm striving for, and I just want to encourage more of our people on this planet, man, to tap into that vibe, man.
I'm going to show you some.
Man. It's definitely been a divine journey with my brother D today. It's been a lot of peace. It's been a lot of activation and self-discovery today as we've been tapping in with ourselves and tapping in with each other as brothers. But yes, from the hood to the woods, man. You want to go in a little bit about that, brother?
Yeah, brother. It's been a blessing. Receiving this good energy and these downloads, and just tuning in to Pachamama, Mother Earth, Mama Gaia. From the hood to the woods, nature is a very important part of life, and a lot of us come from the hood, but we've never been camping, we've never been on a hike, we've never explored and felt the majestic of Mother Nature. And you know, you become a product of your environment. No matter who you are, no matter what you are, put them in an environment, and that environment will play a huge role in that individual's life. Now, it can be negative and it can be positive, because there are some Jews to learn in the hood. But however, sometimes, well, a lot of the times, we need to get out of the hood to see things on a bigger scale. Because there's energies in the hood too, and there's crabs in a bucket. You know, even though we got loved ones and we got people we love and people we care about, it's important to separate ourselves and see things on a bigger scale. Separate yourself from your circumstances, rise up, vibrate on a higher frequency, look down on your circumstances and have a better understanding of what you're going through and why you're going through it. And the woods will help you with that, assist you with that. Not only that, just to feel and let Mother Earth heal. It's healing in itself, being in the woods. And it's important that we embrace that. We need to embody from the hood to the woods. I mean, if you know anybody who's ever been camping, a lot of the times, if they love it, they love it. Even the women who don't like mosquitoes and bugs, they still enjoy it. You know, they don't like the bugs, but they love being in nature, getting away from the TV, getting away from all these energies and these 5G towers. You know what I'm saying? There's just so much going on in the hood. You gotta get to the woods, take a break, unload, reload, ground yourself. Grounding is essential. It is vital. So that's what from the hood to the woods represents. And you know, you got a lot of men who's out here, you know, doing their best to be fathers, and you know, we've been taught to carry the world on our shoulders, to be tough, to be this, to be that, be strong, brother, just make it happen, brother, go for what you know. And you know, but sometimes we need to step back from all that and really tap into what's going on inside ourselves, and Mother Nature can help us with that. And so from the hood to the woods, you know, I see a lot of young men and older men us disconnecting from our lives and our families, and just momentarily, just so that way we can get a better understanding of what's going on with us. And then once we understand how we can operate within ourselves, then we can be better partners, better fathers, better husbands, better brothers. You can't give what you don't have. So that's what from the hood to the wood represents.
That's very beautiful, brother. That's very powerful. And I feel like that's very necessary in these times, brother, to be moving on that energy and perspective and intention. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on that mission with you, brother, to definitely inspire more of our brothers and sisters to definitely tap in to the natural realms of life. You feel me? And disconnect from the unnatural things. You feel me? And balance is key, you know? That's my yacht, having balance. That scale, having balance in your life, man. You gotta be balanced when it comes to things, and I acknowledge that, brother. So yes, we're out here in nature, and we've been tapping in all day, man, for hours, like really just revealing and healing. tapping into ourselves, diving deep within self, man. And I really appreciate the brother holding space for me. So, and we've been tapping in with these entheogens, you feel me? The plant medicine, the magic mushrooms, and these are tools here on the earth that have been utilized for forever. You feel me? Like all the ancestors been tapping in with them. Many of like the religious testimonies and biblical like beings and deities, like they all have tapped in with these natural entheogenic medicines, tools on the earth. You feel me? That expanded their consciousness and gave them God-like frequencies. You feel me? We all got that power to possess that and tap in. It's all about just expanding our awareness and having an open mind and eliminating fear. Fear really bondages us and cripples us, you feel me, and disconnects us from really experiencing the deeper realms of life and this planet and the universe, you feel me. We are in a whole universe, you feel me. It's so, that's deep itself, you feel me. That's hella deep, you feel me. And us as melanated brothers and sisters here in this land, you know, we got stripped from our natural ways of life and how we really tap in and how we are really connected with the earth and the universe. So it's vital that we have to get back from the hood to the woods and tap in and activate that DNA, you feel me. Activate that spirit and that soul within you, you know, that flourishes in these environments, that activate that recharge in these environments, you feel me. And I really give thanks, man. Would you like to just express around how you've been helping people with engaging with the entheogens and sitting for them and stuff, like just give people awareness around like the work you are doing and why is it necessary?
Most definitely. I've worked with a few entheogens, and I'm very grateful for all the plant medicines. All the plant medicines, they all serve a purpose. The one that called out to me the most was the mushroom, the humongous fungus. The fung is it's very important how we approach this ancient teacher. It's very important that we have someone who is well versed and has a deep reverence and understanding of this medicine. It can be medicine and it can be a teacher. It can be an encourager and it can be a parent too. It can whoop your ass too. You know, and that's not a bad thing. That needs to be. Sometimes we need our ass whooped. You know, we get grown and we feel like, oh man, you can't tell me nothing. I'm an adult. Okay, all right. There's somebody watching over you. You know what I'm saying? We got some forces beyond your imagination. And but besides that, you know, I'm working with the mushroom to help people heal. Okay. Healing is important. Peel, reveal, and heal. Why is healing so important? Well, how can you honestly be your best self and have true happiness if you're carrying around all this trauma and this hurt, and you know you're holding things against people that are closest to you. Mamas ain't talking to their daughters and sons and brothers and fathers, and we just holding things against people. And mushrooms gives us the ability to find some compassion, you know, because sometimes we really hold things against people because we felt like they disappointed us, or it's things that we wish they could have done for us, but that's not reality. Sometimes we want them to apologize to us or say, you know, but some people just don't have it in them to step up to the plate and give you what you're seeking. So what do you do in that situation? You give it to yourself. And if you struggle with that, I got something for you. This mushroom will work through. It will dig deep through those walls and this callus that you've built over your heart because of the disappointment and the hurt. We are walking around with too much hurt, and it's keeping us back. Really, at the end of the day, it's really holding us back. So it's important that I hold space for people and provide not just any entheogen, because, you know, Entheogens is energy, just like cannabis. You know, two people can grow cannabis and it comes in same cannabis, same strain, and it comes out different. You get a different effect. Why? Because one energy is different. So you definitely want to be mindful of the entheogens and who you're getting it from and who they are and what energy they're putting into it, because they're absorbing the energy. So, you know, not just any old, you know, fungi, just mushrooms that has good intentions put inside of them to heal from the get-go, from the very start, from the like your grandma in the kitchen, you know, whipping up that, you know, whatever she with some greens and hot water cornbread, she making it from scratch until it hits your stomach and you just smiling for no reason because it's all love. So, you know, I'm here to bring this magnificent entheogen to people who really are struggling to forgive people, to find happiness. They a lot of people don't even know who they are anymore. A lot of people give up on happiness. A lot of people accept the fact that, well, this is just life. This is where it's going to be. But that's not true. The mushrooms will show you different. The mushrooms will pinpoint and show you, well, this is what happened. Remember that incident that happened and you didn't tell nobody about it and you've been dealing with it? Yeah, you need to deal with that right now. And next thing you know, you dealing with it, and you know, and you can't fight it. You just let it happen. See, a lot of problem with us people, our ego's getting away because ego wants to control things. You can't. This ain't nothing for you to control. This is something for you to let do what it needs to do, because it's a doctor. It's going through you, and it's like you're a computer. So it's like, okay, this is the virus. Let me go ahead and pull this out. But if you're trying to hold on, and you know, but if you take the right dosage, it ain't gonna matter. You know, you can kind of hold on with, you know, 1 gram and microdosing. Like, it's still good, but you still got a lot of power. You still got a lot of ability to fight it. But when you take the right dosage, ain't no fighting at that point, you know. And that's where I come in to let you know that it's all right. I help guide you. I set the tone. We be in the right environment. You know, we do the right diet. We drink enough water. We let go of the TVs. We let go of the fast foods and the sweets and stuff. No, we're preparing for a breakthrough here. So you want to give the mushrooms a clean canvas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to guide people through that, and not just doing it just because for the fun of it, doing it because that's what I've accepted my role, and I know that, and I take this very serious. You know, I take this very serious. So that's the importance of being able to hold space. Now, yes, you can, you know, do it by yourself. There's been times when I've helped guide people on the phone and help them set the tone and tell them what to do and how to do it. That's cool, and that's fine. You don't necessarily need a guide. No, think of it like this. You ever go drinking with some people? Some people can hold their liquor and some people can't. Some people you just gotta babysit. You know, some people just need somebody there, and that's okay. That's fine. Because for them to be in a situation where they can't hold their liquor and they need somebody to watch them, that's something they need to deal with. That's something that they haven't dealt with as a child, right? So, you know, it is essential for some people to have a guide. But it's not for everybody, because some people are really responsible. Some people are already doing the work. So you can be in your home, you can set it, clean it, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely advise you to, if you're going to have somebody around you, they need to respect the medicine and respect your journey. You know, they don't need, because some of these things that come out of people can scare people. You know what I'm saying? Some people can be afraid of what they don't understand. People are mostly afraid of what you don't know. Fear is the unknown. There's an acronym for that, but well, it'll come to me. But there's an acronym for fear, and basically we fear what we don't know, what we don't understand. And that's another part of why I do what I do, to teach people and show people that just because someone said they had a horrible experience doesn't mean that that's what it really is, because you have to look at this thing objectively. You got to understand, where were you? What was you doing? Was you drinking? What was you eating? Like, what was your process? What was your mind frame? What was your purpose of doing it in the first place? You know? So if you look at maps, and if you look at John Hopkins, they're controlling their environment. They have someone there with them, making them feel comfortable holding space. They're laying down the entire time with a mask on, with a beautiful playlist, and they're having a beautiful journey, and they're just going. You know what I'm saying? Because this journey is not always supposed to just, shadow work, and healing is not supposed to be fun. It's not, But I guarantee it, once you go through it, it's like boot camp. Once you go through it and you come out of it, you find pieces of you that you didn't know was there or forgot was there. And that's the importance of this medicine and this ancient teacher and ancient healer. This mushroom is here to connect us with our ancestors, connect us with our spirit guides, connect us with so many things. We are so disconnected from. What are we chasing? We chasing somebody else's dream, We in a hurry to do this and do that. Who thought of that? Who came up with that game plan? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? The mushrooms will show you who you really are. The mushrooms will pinpoint that you need to apologize to certain people. You were wrong. You out of pocket. Now, if you can do that and apologize, you will see you reap the benefits from that, because there's the ancestors are trying to work with you. You can hold yourself back by trying to be too prideful and not giving people the respect and apologies that they deserve. You only hurting yourself. Now, depending on who they are, if they doing their own work, they probably really don't need your apology. So, but it's you doing it for yourself. And if you feel like people need to apologize to you, that's okay. You forgive people. Forgiveness is a powerful tool, and mushrooms will show us these things and work with us. So that's what I'm doing it for. I'm really passionate about peeling, revealing, and healing, especially the community, especially my people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a lot of our people feel like it's a white man's thing. It's a hippie thing. We have this stigmatism around it. No, man, do your research. And understand there's high priests in Africa that take panther caps so they can talk to their ancestors, so they can come back and relay the messages. Like, look at Black Panther. There was some gems in that. So I try to all this stuff that I'm talking about. I try to put it in a simple form, because I don't want to. I've been times where I've talked to people and I get so excited, and all the things that I've gathered, and I can push them away. My job is to just filter it, give it to them in a simple form, and give them promising results. I've never built with anyone who didn't have promising results, a breakthrough, a greater understanding, happiness, an abundance of happiness. If you walking around mad and you ain't been happy in a while, and you ain't laughed and you ain't cracking a smile, that's a sign you need to heal. That's a sign something's going on with you, and you've accepted it, and everybody else has accepted it. Well, that's just the way he is. No, that's not the way you are. That's the way you've allowed people to mold you, and you've accepted it. You can be whatever. You can be what you want to be, when you want to be, how you want to be, if you're willing to do the work. It's not going to come easy, because if it was easy, everybody would do it. So that's what this is all about. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help guide those who are seeking their purpose. They're seeking a transformation. So many people are lost and stagnant. They don't know what they want. They don't know which way to turn. They can't talk to their mom. They can't talk to their dad. Or that's an ambiguous topic, because a lot of them are disconnected for how they may have mistreated them or just wasn't in their life. And also, mushrooms will give you the opportunity to find passion and see why they were the way they were to you in the first place. It's pathology. It's generational curses going on. These things are passed down from generation to generation to generation. You are healing your generation. You're cutting the cycle off. That's what this is about. So that way you can walk your path and not worry about it. But how can you walk your path if your past is still haunting you? If you're still trying to smoke it away and drink it away, you're not trying to heal it. You got to go through that fire. You got to have courage. Don't be afraid of the unknown. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and you won't lose the results, and you praying and you hoping and you praying and you hoping but you ain't getting it, be honest with yourself. There are tools out here to help us. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you help yourself. I'm not the one healing you. I'm leading you to the healing. I'm here to set the tone and make it you comfortable, so that way nothing is going to distract you. You need to be able to go deep within without any distractions. You don't need nobody talking about the video game or talking about what's going on TV or what. No, you need to be in the present moment, and that's within your universe. You got to close them eyes. You got to close them eyes and close them gates, so that way you can explore your universe. A lot of y'all got a lot of exploring to do. You really don't know who you are yet. You got to be activated, just like the Transformers, just like Bumblebee. You know what I'm saying? Once Optimus Prime came along, it was time for him to activate. You got to get activated, and that's what we here for. We here to activate those who ready to get activated. Now, I know it ain't for everybody. You know, I mean, it's wishful thinking to want to save everybody, but that just ain't reality. Because some of us are just doing our part. Whether you doing the right thing or the wrong thing, you just playing your part. That's balance. You got light and you got darkness. You got negative, you got positive. You got yin and yang. That's balance. That's what it is. So, yeah, brother, that's what I'm here for. And I'm so grateful to be in this position. I don't take it lightly. This ain't for clout. This ain't to be getting some girl panties. This ain't for none of that. I'm not doing this for that. Like, I got a job to do. The mushrooms have shown me, have told me. This is clear to me. I dedicate my life to this. So, yeah, if you're ready to tap in, if you're really ready to get what's yours, if you're really to know who you really are, tap in. It's all love. Ain't no judgment. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. I encourage you to, if you got anger in you, I encourage you to let it out. Don't let it sit in there. Let it out. If you need to cry, let it out, brother. You ain't too hard for a tear. God, you created to have tears, but you hiding it. That's like, not having a bowel movement. Could you imagine? You constipated. You constipated with emotions. You gotta let that out, brother. You gonna pop and wanna hurt somebody. You ain't never not felt better after a good cry. That's just what it is. These tears is gonna wash. It's washing, it's cleansing your spirit. And for all my religious people, God collects your tears. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Bible say, I believe. That's when I was a Christian. That's what I looked at it as. It helped me, But yeah, come on, y'all. Come on. Just wake up. Just think about it. Put the bottle to see what's in the way of you being happy. It could be that bottle. And the reason why you probably got the bottle is to avoid what's really going on in your life. If you can't be by yourself and you gotta always have somebody around you, why is that? Why are you not comfortable being by yourself and being free and talking to the God in you? Don't be afraid to talk to yourself. Talking to yourself is amazing.
Talk to the God in you.
Talk to the God in you. Stop talking to every damn body. You ain't got to talk to everybody. You ain't got to tell everybody what your business, because most of the people probably don't even care. And have a lot of people glad you going through it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get with your soul tribe, but your vibe attracts your soul tribe. So you got to check the vibe that you on. You got to do some work on this heart chakra, your root chakra, your solar plexus. You know what I'm saying? Your throat chakra, your pineal gland. This needs work. You are amazing in so many ways, and you don't even know it yet. You gotta tap in on a serious. These are not just words. Like, this is, and my words can't even justify. Because at the end of the day, once you go through it and you experience it, I can only say so many words to describe the undescribable. You just gotta tap in. It's time, family.
Yeah, you just gotta tap in, like the brother said, and our healing is now. Our transformation is now. The portals is open for us to heal, like our ancestors that have been through so much pain on this earth, man. They want to heal. They want to see us heal. They want to work with us. They want to move through us. Like, we are all connected with everything, and we really got to realize that and get back into nature and tapping in with that mycelium network. You feel me? The roots of all these mushrooms and these plants, man. This shit, it gets really deep. You feel me? But we all connected. But I appreciate my brother sharing his perspective, and I'm just sharing sharing my testimony, you know, because I'm out here with the brother today, and I've been on a journey with the brother. You feel me? And I would say that he's a very great guide. Holds space for you very well. Make sure that you're good. He also gives you your space to tap into your own frequency and to not throw you off, and allow you to tap into your own vibration to experience what is necessary for your spirit and your soul. You feel me? And he will always be there if you need him. You feel me? So I really appreciate this brother. So anybody looking to come tap in and need a space holder, this is the brother right here, my brother from Richmond, California, a fellow native. I love and appreciate this brother, and I'm definitely just put out the good word for this brother, man. Definitely tap in with this king. If you're looking to tap into these frequencies of what he has expressed to you today in this build, doing our healing experience today, you feel me? And we look forward to seeing more of y'all heal. Like, please do not suppress your healing. Please do not ignore that shit, man. Like, your soul and your heart, you want to take care of that. You feel me? And we've been through many different things that have suppressed us from really operating and being free and true and authentic from our soul and our heart, from a happy, joyful, peaceful place, you know? So I want to see everybody get back to that space before they transition from this life. You feel me? Like, that's not a good vibration to transition from this reality, and you wasn't at peace, you wasn't feeling content or fully accepting yourself, or didn't even really get to tap into the full expression of yourself. Because you just listen to so many people outside of yourself and other influences that disconnect you from really tapping into who you are and amplifying your spirit and your soul and expressing that. You feel me? So it's like, I just genuinely would like to see all my people of the earth to really just tap into who they truly are, you know, and be at peace with that before you transition from this lifetime. You feel me? But we're going to definitely continue these vibes and just sharing more awareness, you know. So I appreciate the people who have taken the time to tap in and are genuinely interested in healing and expanding your awareness, because there's been many different things hidden from us. These natural practices, these natural rituals, these natural ceremonies, these natural practices of life have been hidden from us. Wow.
I'm gonna grab that on the beach.
I say, you know. And I look at that as a sign right there. You feel me? The ancestors speak, nature speaks, and we gonna dip out on the vibration of peace. Stay tuned for more vibrations from the hood to the woods, Peace TV, and natural vibrations. Hey.
There's no such thing as a perfect time. We try to wait for the perfect time, and we try to wait for things to be perfect and set up perfect. But if you notice, you can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. You got to take action. You don't know what tomorrow may bring. You don't know what's gonna come your way. So you gotta make healing a priority. You gotta make you a priority. You can't give what you don't have. So please don't be waiting and trying to wait for this to happen, and I'm gonna wait for this to happen and wait for that to happen before I just no. Because you might tap in and realize you don't need to be doing none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get guidance, get divine guidance. Get out of the way and allow the ancestors, the spirits, to work with you and show you who you are. They're here for a reason. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Yeah, they really tried to knock me down, but they didn't knock me down. I've been through some ups and downs, but I still keep my smile. I'ma make my mama proud. I'm a king, I'ma rock my crown. They really tried to knock me down, but they didn't knock me down. I'm Brother Peace coming out of Richmond, not tryna be like these other niggas, I'm coming different. All these positive vibes got me feeling uplifted. Took a couple shots, I'm so glad I'm living. I got